He's the most disingenuous man I've ever seen. And I want to tell you, my people will not believe him for a minute.
Jay just dropped a verbal nuke on Trump, and Karoline, America's favorite press secretary turned rage machine, absolutely erupted like she just found out Starbucks ran out of pumpkin spice. What did Cher say? Why is Karoline foaming at the MIC? Buckle up. This political soap opera just got deliciously unhinged. And it really bothers me. It finally happened, Cher. The eternal queen of glitter, towering wigs, bedazzled jumpsuits, and Twitter rants so scorching they could melt steel beams has spoken, and Donald Trump's comb-overs have not known a single moment of peace since the instant she unleashed her verbal flamethrower somewhere deep in the bowels of Mar-a-Lago. Trump's ego crumpled like a lawn chair at a sumo wrestling match. You could practically hear the sound of bronzer cracking under the weight of public humiliation. His spray tan probably filed for emotional distress. She didn't just clap back. She detonated a glitter bomb straight into Trump's fragile pride. Jaden didn't just call him out. Oh no. She launched a verbal disco ball of fury spinning straight into the orange abyss that is Donald Trump's political career. It was a savage, no-holds-barred takedown that no one saw coming. And guess who immediately lost her mind?
The people he will bring with him will put an end to any hope that women have of getting the rights that we had in Roe versus Wade. I believe they will put an end to any gay marriage. They will put an end to gay adoption. It's not going to hurt me. I'm 70. It's not going to do anything to me, but it's going to do stuff to young people. And that
like a Dollar Tree confetti cannon on New Year's Eve. Karoline Leavitt, Trump's press secretary and full-time mega hype woman, the human equivalent of a Trump bumper sticker with Wi-Fi blasting out absurd talking points with zero self-awareness, as if her only job was to be the human embodiment of the Make America Great Again slogan. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe. Karoline opted, which for her means she sprinted to every available Fox affiliate, desperately trying to convince America that the true victim in this scenario isn't the guy who hoarded classified documents in his sock drawer but poor Donald Trump. Yes, poor baby Trump, who was just mercilessly spoken about by a woman in her 70s who, by the way, has a better fan base and a stronger Wi-Fi signal than Karoline could ever dream of. Naturally, Karoline's mission was clear. Distract everyone from the glaring absurdity of Trump's actions by pretending he's the real martyr here. Classic move. Let's be real. Cher has survived Sonny Bono Twitter trolls and the entire 1980s. She's witnessed the rise and fall of musical trends, endured fashion disasters, and fought off cultural shifts with a fierce sense of style and wit that can't be shaken. Now she's not afraid of a guy who thinks Diet Coke counts as hydration and spellcheck as liberal propaganda. She's been through more chaotic moments than Trump could ever fathom. When Cher comes for you, she doesn't miss. And Donald,
find another job whose interests you align with. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I think Governor Walz unfortunately is living a sad existence after his devastating defeat on November 5th. I'm shocked that he is speaking at nighttime. I thought his bedtime was much earlier. Caitlin.
Oh, he got scorched. Scorched in a way only Cher could deliver, with the precision of a diva and the power of a legend. Meanwhile, Karoline's idea of a power move was to throw a full-on tantrum on Newsmax, clutching a picture of Trump like it was a sacred relic and not just another poorly lit promo shot from some bankrupt casino calendar. You could almost hear the soft whimper of the photo's dignity being sacrificed for a primetime meltdown. As she ranted, she claimed Cher's words were an attack on the American people, which in MagPeak translates to "someone hurt my boss's feelings, and now I have to scream about it on national TV before I retreat back into my next Truth Social post." It's the same strategy every time. Make a dramatic spectacle, throw some buzzwords around, and pray the outrage machine keeps churning. Honestly, it's like watching a toddler throw a fit in the candy aisle. Only this time the candy's made of recycled political rhetoric and a heaping spoonful of desperation. Karoline's logic: if you yell loud enough and wave the Trump photo around, maybe people will forget that your argument is as flimsy as the paper it was printed on. But let's back up a bit, because Cher's glorious takedown didn't come out of nowhere. It was sparked by surprise. Donald is doing what he does best, making a spectacle of himself. This time he was babbling on stage like a malfunctioning Alexa, looping between complete nonsense and borderline incoherence. Somewhere between inventing brand new syllables and confusing Iran with IKEA, he managed to insult half the planet. Oh, and let's not forget, in true Trump fashion, he found time to threaten civil war if he doesn't win the next election. Because nothing says I'm a huge fan of democracy quite like suggesting we should burn it all down if his precious tanning bed privileges are revoked. Classic Trump, am I right? It's like he just pulls random phrases out of a hat, throws them at a wall, and somehow miraculously people still think he's the genius leader we've all been waiting for. That
Understand how the people were so desperate to pick this man, you know, this unbelievable narcissist who could change the face of our world if we let him. And the only thing that will save us is...
Honestly, it's just the same tired theatrics and delusion wrapped in a less than shiny package. It's like he's trying to be a circus performer but forgot his act. Naturally, Cher had had enough. One tweet later and it was like Mount Vesuvius had exploded on Trump Tower. Cher wielding all the sass of a diva and none of the legal liabilities of a former president let it rip. She dragged Trump's leadership like it was a clearance rack at Ross. Unqualified, mislabeled, and probably covered in fake gold trim. Trump's camp didn't know what to do. Usually they're used to dealing with late-night comedians or bored journalists, but this was Cher. You can't discredit Cher. You can't call her a Democrat shill. She's been around since the Nixon administration and probably still has receipts. You can't mock her looks. She'll do it first and better. And you definitely can't out-tweet her. That woman invented Twitter rage before Twitter was even a thing. But don't worry, Karoline Leavitt was on standby, ready to spin this like a carnival ride operated by someone with no depth perception. According to her, they are spewing hate and trying to divide America, which is rich coming from the spokesperson of the man who literally tried to divide America with a Sharpie on a hurricane map. You have to hand it to Karoline. She's loyal. Blindly loyal, the kind of loyalty you only see from golden retrievers and people trying to stay on payroll until the next indictment drops. She appeared on every channel she could find, clutching her pearls and shrieking about celebrity elites while actively working for a guy who lived in a